Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with V. Sahaya Sade. Today I'm giving you part 2. Yes, part 2 to 5 things they don't tell you about Locs. Okay, and your girl has been locked in since November of 2021. This November of 2026 will make 5 years, and your girl got some new things to share, some new things I've discovered that I think are not talked about enough about Locs. So before we get into this video, make sure you like the video. Okay, first and foremost, I always don't even care about the comments. Like the video so I know what kind of videos you like. You want to see Loc content? You want to see autism mom content? What do you want from Sahaya Sade? Like the videos, comment on the videos, share the videos. Number one, and y'all already know I got me a handy dandy notebook because I really want y'all to get these 5 things. Number 1, ponytails are two-faced. The cute ponytails and the cute half up, half downs, they're two-faced. Especially the ponytails. If you see any person with locks and the front of their hair is like thinning, like the hairline is not thick all the way around and it's thinned out on the sides, ponytail damage. Wearing ponytails too much, ponytails too tight, ponytail too high, rubber band too tight, and it's pulling your damn hair out. Y'all know when your hair is too tight and them little white things come up on your hair. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, the ponytails are pulling your fucking hair out. Now, the ponytails are cute. The ponytails eat down. I just had me a ponytail in for graduation. Mind you, that was my first, like, retwisted ponytail style I've ever had since I've had locks. And I don't plan on getting a ponytail again till, like, next year, probably. I don't play like that. I'm not finna be around here slicking no fucking edges back, trying to make it look slick because I ain't got no hair right there. No. And I'm just calling a thing a thing. I'm not talking about nobody or nothing. That's just real. I don't want to be walking around looking like that. At the max, keep a ponytail in a month. And I only kept mine in a month because I was booked and busy, babe. I had a book coming out. I had to make content, photo shoots. I had to shoot for my book. I had to content photo shoot for graduation. I had to actually fly out to graduation. Like, baby, we was booked in the business. So my ponytail, she did her due diligence on what she was supposed to do, and when it was time for her to go, it was time for her to go. Like, especially like in the middle of your head, your scalp, and look, that's enough. Ponytails are two-faced. Remember that. Number two is just dye the length. I just dyed my hair. When it comes to that length, that's just what comes with Locs. I don't care what you do, how much, how less, the length is gonna get in your fucking hair. Especially if you have a hair texture that's more like 4B, 4C. Like, it be lint in my hair and I'm like, damn, I didn't even like lean up against nothing or nothing, and you can just see the lint like sitting on top of your hair, and I'll pull it out. But as far as like lint in the back, like my lint in the back is where that's like the thickest part of the lint. Like, it's all back there, and some of my ends like this are kind of like twisted because this is an honest space. Because if I see lint on the ends of my locks, I'm plucking that shit out. Yes, I am. I'm not gonna be walking around looking like a lint bug. I'm not gonna be walking around looking like that. Now, of course, if there's lint like all the way in the lock, like if it's lint up here, I'm not gonna try to get that out. Because if you try to get lint out that's all the way up here, you finna be sacrificing hair. You might as well cut it where the damn lint at and just start over from right there. So you might as well just dye the lint. I use the high color dye because it's for like dark hair versus going in the random little hair stores or wherever they sell hair dye at and you just picking up shit. Got these people on the box and you thinking that this same hair dye for these people hair is gonna work on your hair, and it's just like, no. You need dye that is for dark hair. Okay, and as y'all can see, it's still like the only lint that's like thick is in the back, which that's where it always was. But for the most part, my hair looks black. It doesn't look like gray black with lint and shit. I really was not fucking with that at all. That lint is coming, babe. The lint is coming. When it does, get you some dye and dye it and just be done with it. Okay. Number three, tres. Numero tres. Your locks develop taste buds. Yeah, your locks, they're gonna begin to eat with you. You lean it down to take a bite or take a sip or something. You don't have any locks pull back. Your hair is going to get in everything you eat and you drink. And at first, I really can relate because, like my hair really wasn't just like, like my hair just went all giving just goldy locks, like just all Rapunzel letting down your hair. So I really can relate. But the more my hair kind of like perches on my shoulder area, and especially now with this headband back, because if you know the hair in the front be long as hell. If you do not have them locks pulled back, your hair will eat your food. Your hair will take a sip. It will. I'm telling you, it will. I'm telling you, it is. They is. Just make sure when you eat and you keep it cute and have your hair pulled back. I mean, even if you are at a basic diner somewhere, just pull your hair back, because for me that's aggravating. Like, dang, I'm trying to eat and you trying to eat, and I just gave you leave-in conditioner. Why is you trying to, but it's a bragging right. Number 4 is numero crotch. Starter locks and mature locks have 2 totally different retwist schedules. I'm still learning this because I like to keep my styles in. Almost like when you get your hair ready and you want to get your money worth, like, okay, I'm keeping these braids in about a month and a half. It be the same thing with a retwist. Like some people with retwists, they like every time their hair get frizzy, they going to go get a retwist. Or every time they can't see their part, they gonna go get a retwist. And I'm just like, you might as well just go get a goddamn wig and just switch your wigs every week, or however you want to switch your wigs, because when you first get your hair retwisted, or once you like start your locks, you will have to get retwist more often just to get your hair in unison with the way your locks were started, whether it's like 2-strand twists or like the comb coils. It just depends on how your locks are started, but they're going to need to be maintained and retwisted more in the beginning. For starter locks, I was getting my hair retwisted maybe like every it's really the same schedule, maybe like every I don't know, what was it, 3 or 4 months? Okay, let's see what Google said real quick, because I just want to see like what number they're gonna come up with. It says starter locks should be retwisted every 3 to 4 weeks. God damn. And it says this frequency trains a new growth to lock properly without over manipulating the scalp, which can cause thinning. For precise scheduling, consider your hair texture. So I know damn well in the beginning I wasn't going on every 4 weeks, maybe like every, I don't know, maybe like every 6-8 weeks, probably 8 weeks, because it's like my hair is thick and I really want to get a good retwist every time I get a retwist. I don't want to like have this much new growth and then you think your hair gonna be down your back when you get a retwist, but your hair hasn't even grown, So starter locks are going to have to get retwisted more often versus your mature locks, like where we are now. Yeah. First thing that popped up in my head was 12 weeks, because I know in between my retwists now, I go like every 3-4 months, and it really just depends on what I'm doing or like what I got going on. Like me, I've started to plan out my retwist around like things I like to do, or like things I really want my hair retwisted for, like my birthday, the book. Yeah, so I have my retwist planned out. Really, it's like every 3 to 4 months. Google said for fully mature locks, it is generally recommended to get a retwist every 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, no. I get my hair retwisted like every 3 months. If I'm really thugging, 4 months, but I rarely do that. It's really like every 3 months. And really that's because I want my hair to grow and breathe. Like I was just telling y'all in the beginning, I just had a ponytail in May, and I want my hair, which I feel like it is, to get used to, like, you know, like just being down, not being up, no tension, just free flowing locks, doing what they want to do, doing their thing, and doing a beautiful big thing. Okay, be sure when you are in different phases of your lock journey, you be sure that you're keeping up with your retwist schedule so your hair doesn't thin, and then you don't want to cut your locks off because they don't look how you want them to look because you're not taking care of them properly. This has to be really specific to hair texture you're dealing with at hand. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody coming here with like a looser hair texture, they may have to come here every 4 weeks because their hair is going to be unraveling. Somebody with thick hair like me, my hair, I can, like, we see they used to do it in school all the time. Our hair, just get your hair twist, 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 boom. Got a head full of twists because our hair texture is more tighter and it's able to hold those shapes for much longer time than somebody with a looser hair texture. So yeah, last but most definitely not least, okay, number 5, numero cinco, you have to beware of 2-strand twists and rubber bands, and I will tell you why. If you keep the styles in for too long, especially 2-strand twists or any style with rubber bands, your hair is going to reflect it. It's almost like your hair has memory. Think of your lock as like memory foam, if you will. If you get 2-strand twist styles a lot, your locks are gonna reflect that. Like, your locks aren't really gonna be like straight. It'll have more so of a curve to it, which in the beginning is really cute, but once you see that your hair is not reverting back to the original lock form, then you know that you may have left those 2 strands in a little bit too long, because the lock will begin to stay in that compressed form. You know, like, it won't be like a regular straight lock. Even with putting rubber bands on your natural hair, that causes your ends to damage and break off. So when it comes to locks, I would really tread lightly, and if you do go 2-strand twists or rubber bands, do not keep those styles in for over like a month, okay? Because if you do, then your hair is gonna begin to like make those your hair is going to begin to make those memories like I was talking about earlier, and your locks aren't going to be straight. They're going to be like Cheeto Puffs. They're going to look like Cheeto Puffs, you know? So yeah, I just had to give a little update to this video because I've learned some things since the last video, and I had to come on here and show y'all and tell y'all what I have discovered and what I have found that works for me and things that don't work for me. And it's like, clearly clearly I know what I'm talking about. Like, do you see? Clearly I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So you need to listen to Zahaya Sade when it comes to locks. Listen to Zahaya Sade, period. She will never tell you anything wrong. She will always lead you in the right way. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.